I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
Yes, yes, I will get back in frame, Zofiana. Glad to see you're back. And Samurai. Hello, hello. I am refreshing my stream manager as it's giving me weird updates on the bitrate. There it goes, about to say. I usually know stream manager is a little wonky when it shows me bit rates like perfect on OBS, and then it gives me red stuff on Twitch. Like, nah, that's not correct. Speaking of not correct, my palette cam is not actually updating correctly. I think it's on. There we go. What paint? Yeah, there's no paint. Well, now it's paint. I just fixed it. Okay, yeah, I just need to be refreshed. How's everyone doing? Zofiana, I was just thinking about the Legion of the Damned. That was you, right? Because I'm so terrible at matching names and stuff. The Legion of the Damned stuff.
Water.
That was you. Yes, I will hydrate.
Water.
Hydrates.
Water.
With my coffee mug.
Water.
It's never coffee. I don't drink coffee. Okay, I had a thought for balance purposes, and also makes sense lore-wise. Should not allow apothecaries. Legion of Damned have no purpose for apothecaries. Like, they don't use gene seed, best we can tell. Like, they're somewhere between, like, absolute warp tainted, or they're imperial demons. Either way, no reason for apothecaries. Balance-wise, can you imagine someone resurrecting a 4-wound centurion with a 5-up invuln? And 5-up versus moral wounds. Like, that is disgusting. That is shock and horror. That also goes for, like, aggressors that are... I was going to exclude them. Okay, so you're already kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Water.
I just had water. I have more water though.
Water.
It's hard to not have enough water.
Water. Water.
Hard to have too much water, I mean. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I'm saying eventually. What you up to, Samurai? I know since, like, the 3 hours since we talked, Because both you guys were here 3 hours ago. Thank you for coming back, by the way. I appreciate that. I am excited. It's Friday night. Always means a really good stream. I have, like, somehow, like... I am bed. It's 1 a.m. Oh, fair enough. I'm bed. Also thinking of excluding techies as well. That also makes sense. Well, I think I've seen them have dreadnoughts. I don't think I've seen them have tanks or anything. Really. Yeah, I've actually not seen them use any armor besides dreadnoughts. Now, I know that would be a bit of a stretch, and that would kind of fix the whole thing I was mentioning where, like, with your rules, Legion of the Damned vehicles are... But, I think it might be a little of a strong ruling, and not sure how you do that. I suppose, like, anything with key... Like... Cannot take anything with the vehicle keyword excluding dreadnoughts. I suppose that would function as that. But yeah, tech marines also don't make sense. I think chaplains are fine. I think librarians are fine. Starting painting my barrels for terrain. Oh, cool. I think they have used transports. Really? As well. Okay. Alright, so... Have they used transports? I gotta read up on Legion. Damn, it's been a while. I remember a bunch of their art. Oh, speaking of art. Yo. I know this is not a super new thing, but, like, I was watching videos of different rock and metal songs with every line of their lyrics is an AI generated art piece. Oh man, I think I'm gonna say something deep here. I think within our children is the warp. The AI that is like straight up the warp. I know bikes are, yeah, well, bikes don't have the vehicle keyword. They have the biker key, bike key, something like that. But, you want to see some chilling horror images, like, just ultimate creep factor. Look up, like, Hail to the King, but every line's an AI-generated image, or War Pigs, or, what's the other one I watched? The Immigrant song, I think that's what it's called, The Immigrant, or Immigrant. Whatever. Like that one. That one was actually very fantastical. That wasn't super horror-y. That was just very, very fantasy-esque, very Vikings. But yeah, Hail to the King and War Pigs. Oh man, that's Oh, and Bury the Light from what do you call it? Devil May Cry. I was actually watching this over breakfast, which probably wasn't the best idea because I actually couldn't finish Bury the Light, which is a bit shameful for me to admit. I'm normally quite thick-skinned when it comes to horror stuff. I like a fair bit of horror stuff. But that was just, oh man, it starts breaking your mind. I like the idea of the Crusader. I just don't want to give them the repair to give them even more tanking power. Yeah, that... It's fair. It's just, it's hard to kill vehicles with invulns already. That's why, like, I have a local Imperial Guard player, and when the Rogue Doran tank came out, he was like, nah, I don't give a crap. Because it's not gonna have an invuln. It could have toughness 9, and because it doesn't have an invul, it doesn't matter. It's just gonna die, like, instantly. If you field it. Which, I can't say he's wrong, except for the fact that because I, as a Space Marine player, like, throw out so many vehicles in a 2,000 point list, that's like... I know it's funny, I'm a Raven Guard player, but I play a lot. I play my current, like, tournament list is very vehicle heavy. Very vehicle, very big guns heavy. I don't lose a lot of my vehicles, because people are trying to focus on... Either trying to focus on a vehicle and then get shot up by the other vehicles, or they're trying to go after my troops, which are then getting blasted by my vehicles because I need to cover my troops. It's the whole point of the vehicles. Like, yeah, it's just gone badly. I think my first stream/test stream will be finishing the barrels. Nice! Also, I was trying to bring some of the lesser used SM units as a viable army. Yeah. No, I hear you. Like, I get it. Just we also have to figure out, like, the balance in the other direction, you know? Because some things are... Like, Storm Raven can be kinda viable. I wish I could get a slightly cheaper version where I could forego the transport capacity that I never use for it just being cheaper and just being a big gun platform, but alas, I cannot do that. If you could do that, then I would say it would be, like, wholly viable. Just throw in a Storm Raven gunship, because, man, that thing can do some work in the shooting phase. Like, wow. The downside, the one time I played Tau since 9th edition started, it got popped instantaneously. Like, he got first turn, it was gone. One hammerhead. That dude came in. I said this was practice for a tournament, so he came in with like 4 hammerheads or 3 hammerheads, something disgusting like that. Just an AP next 3 bolters. Yeah, no, I know. But so yeah, you're gonna be very killy. I'm just worried if you're gonna be too tanky, because then people don't have a way of combating. You know what you could do? I thought of this in the last stream. What if across the board you just add some points to everything? Like, just on like a unit by unit basis. So like a plus 10 points per unit flat. Like a flat tax of just being... Because they're supposed to be a little bit, like, not just rarer, but, like, there's fewer of them. Like, they're, like, we don't think that there's a full chapter of Legion of the Damned. Actually, we don't know how many there are, because, I mean, for all we know, there are, in fact, Imperial Demons, so there could just be as many as there are dead Space Marines, in theory. That would need testing for, but yes, the points tax, yeah. I think that makes sense. I think that's reasonable. I mean, it is Legion of the Damned. They're kind of they're supposed to be brutal but rare. Alright, I'm grabbing some Dawnstone. I'm gonna take it out of the pot instead of the wet palette because it's just gonna be too wet, and we're gonna dry brush this. Everything was dropping the Army of White Invul in the 6 of Invul. I think that's perfectly reasonable, because that allows that effectively means you can't. I mean, they are okay. Here's the thing: Space Marines already have armor contempt, so they already have some resistance to AP, right? So, giving them a 5-up invuln across the board, suddenly, like, entire brackets of AP are completely meaningless. Like, we already have neg 1 AP is meaningless. Now you're saying that neg, like, what? So, 3, neg 4... No, all AP, I mean, invuln 5-up means that AP doesn't matter, period. Actually, because if you have a 3-up save, right? And then a neg 1 is negated, so neg 2 to 5-up. Yeah, 5-up save. Right? Am I remembering that that's how that works? So yeah, 5-up invul means that, like, AP doesn't matter at all in any way. Or at least a 6-up, like, AP neg 3 still matters. Which means plasma is still useful, and plasma equivalents. Anyone else feeling that Friday vibe? Feeling excited. This is the only thing I got going on tonight, but I feel excited. Or at least less tired than I have been. I wouldn't say I'm like jumping off my seat, but the max of still the +1 ones that already have them to max of 4. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I don't think I've ever seen a Legion of the Damned Terminator, but I would expect them to be even more absurdly. It's already like in lore, Terminators are pretty absurdly, ridiculously tough. Or they just fall over like weed. I mean, kind of depends on who's writing them, but that's why the authors always respond to, well, who would win if X and X? And they're like, depends on what the author wants to do. So they'll just change the rules. They'll add in some shenanigans. Make it happen. Alright, this is good. So now we're gonna put Known Oil all over the rock and then let that dry, and that will be the base. It's done. Sweet. So here's a thought I had earlier. Now I'll also give you my reason why I'm not jumping on this idea. We have Tabletop Simulator, right? In theory, and I would normally be down for an idea like this, and I might still be down, because this sounds so interesting. Doing streaming test games, trying out these rules. Because, you know, obviously with Tabletop Simulator, you can just all of a sudden, bam, just play with anyone you want. Anywhere they are. Doesn't matter. My problem is that, and I think I have a way around this, is that the couple times I've tried to play Tabletop Simulator, besides it being just janky compared to in person, I feel like in person is way smoother and easier on so many levels. Especially like moving guys in and out of like terrain. I felt legitimately, like, almost depressive, like, legitimately saddened to play matches of Raven Guard, let's say, but they weren't my models, because I heavily convert and personalize the crap out of my models. Like, they aren't just black Space Marines, they've got all this stuff. I need to write up these rules still. I mean, some of them, like the army tactics and stuff, like a fair bit of them, I think you can, you know, wouldn't be super hard to word out or anything. I'm also using this as a moment to brainstorm a potential idea for the future in general. So my thought was, well, if I wasn't trying to play Raven Guard effectively, or like my Raven Guard, I might not have that reaction. Who knows? I just, it's just something felt extremely lacking and hollow the 3 or 4 times I played Tabletop Simulator 40K. But who knows? Maybe that'll be a thing in the future. But for something like testing and stuff, that I feel like I could do. The only downside is the only thing I know how to play are Space Marines. Those are the guys I have the books for, so. Alright, that rock is drying now. So now we will continue with the back half of this guy, where I believe we left off at, yeah, Rakarth Flesh. That wax is very dark. Might lay that up real quick, just actually. I think the Biotan green? Yeah, Biotan green shader like darkened it a bit too much. I don't like it. But little spots of color back on it. stands out a little bit. There we go. That's better. Little spot highlights. Right, record flash. So who else is hobbying? No Samurai is hitting his barrels. Anyone else slaying the gray? I mean, it's Friday night. There's gotta be somebody. What you doing? What you up to? Tell me. I'm not excited about hobbying. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that AI stuff earlier, that was nuts. Especially how it uses current artwork as a reference point. I'm like, this really is the warp. It is about as creepy as the warp. That was disturbing. Can't seem to get OBS working? Okay, what aspect of OBS is not working for you? So OBS working can mean a lot of things. There's a lot going on in there. If you try turning it off, turning it back on. Now that sounds patronizing, but that legitimately fixes a lot of things pretty consistently. I restart OBS a lot when I'm troubleshooting or problem solving. I have both on, but it won't contact. Okay, so one thing is you need iTunes installed and on in the background. One, which I know is annoying, but it's a thing. And then there's a specific like order you have to go through, where it's like you turn, so you have iTunes on, you turn OBS on, you turn the app on the phone, and then you plug it in, and then you have to make sure that it asks you if to trust the computer. Yeah, it's probably okay. Does it say if it's connected on the app? Like it's very finicky, very finicky. No, okay, so yeah, might be easier to start with nothing on. Make sure iTunes is on and running in the background. So, you know, just have it open and then minimize it. Then turn on OBS. Make sure you have a source set up to connect to it. So the iOS camera source. Have that on. Then turn on the app on the phone. So make sure you hard close the app before you do all this. Then turn on the app. Then plug in your phone. And make sure it asks to trust the computer. You hit trust, put in your passcode, and then you should be good. It might still take some finicking around because sometimes it's not connecting to your laptop correctly. That can also be a thing. There are some times where it just doesn't work for a while for me. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm sure there are decent reasons as to why, and I'm just not noticing when I fix it because I usually do so many things in such a short period of time to fix stuff like this. because I have a tech background, so I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff on just autopilot a lot of time. When I'm problem solving, it's like, alright, this. Like, it's just a standard checklist kind of deal. And a little bit of it's like experience-born intuition. And then all of a sudden it starts working. I'm like, yay! Right before this stream, actually, I was having a hard time connecting. I don't remember what made it work, honest. My view count going wonky again, or did everyone, like literally everyone, last like 5 minutes? That was a view count being weird again. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but it's been having some like technical issues. Raids aren't really working. View count's all bugged up. Yeah, a few minutes ago it said 6 people watching, then in the course of like 90 seconds it went to 1. I refreshed and now it's just 3. It's like, what? It's like, this is not like that helpful. It's all over the place. Alright. So we popped some skeleton horn contrast in the pouches, and then a tiny hit of some kind of silver. Pouches are done. And we'll focus on reseal. Pretty seal, shoulder trim, and light armor. This piece is done. Actually, only 8:30. We're making pretty good time. What'd be cool is if we could have this guy on the base by 10 and an hour devoted to the front pieces. The kneecap, pistol holster, the accent bits I grabbed. That'd be cool. Depends on how long it takes me to do the white armor, really. It's the big question. Alright, that's drying. Next coat on the purity seal. Hollow the witch flesh. Which I won't bother showing the camera because the plastic label on it's completely screwed up. This thing needs quite the mix. Nice. Alright. That is gonna be some Agrax Earthshade. Next step on that one. Getting a lot of paint drying on this brush tonight all of a sudden. Of course, that might just be that paint specifically. It's a light colored Citadel paint. What do you expect? Agrax. As drying, I hit the buttons on those pouches there. Dry enough. If not fully dry. Ironbreaker. Nice. Take a second to properly clean out this brush, and then we'll be dry brushing the Purity Seal. Yeah, I'm having quite the time getting this to come properly clean. Enough. I'm gonna use this brush here. I'm gonna get some Tyrant Skull. Yeah, I'm gonna go pretty light on both dry brushes. Really don't need a lot to get the effect. Praxity White. feel like the Agrax didn't shade very. I think I might have to do some, what do you call it? Precision shading? That's not quite right, but I think that gives the right denotation anyway. That's right, in the meantime, I'm gonna get some Abaddon Black that we're gonna use to do some scripting on it. Of course the paint dries on the brush like instantaneously. Looks pretty good to me. Onto the shoulder trim. That'll be corn red. Good start. Crazy as I did scrape this down, it's molded. Still tell. I'm getting really annoyed now. Yeah, the app is kind of tricky to get the hang of, with that whole connection issue. Like, okay, first off, do you know, like, how to use OBS in regards to, like, scenes and sources? Like, do you know what I mean when I say have an iOS camera source, like, in the source list? Yeah, but when I'm trying to find it in the list, it's not there. The source list is not there, or the iPhone is not in the list in the properties screen of source. Not on my OBS for laptop. I didn't really clarify. Okay, so let me... How about this? I'm going to share my OBS real quick, which is going to look really weird because it's going to cascade pretty hardcore. Win cap. Oh wait, no, I need a screen cap. Hold on. Oh, yep, that immediately did. All right, well, just follow the mouse in the bottom, okay? Forget about all the other stuff. Okay, so you have your scenes. And these are your different setups of overlays and whatnot, and then you have your sources, right? So in my main cam, right, and these are folders that I used to group up all the different stuff I got going on. So if I do this, right, because this is a display capture. So if I go down to iOS camera here, right, this is the actual source that the plugin connects to. So double click this, it brings up the properties for iOS. You can also right click it and choose properties there. You want the iPhone to show up in here, in which case you're going to, that's when I mentioned the whole get to this point here, then turn on the app, then plug it in, then make sure it's trusting your camera. Okay, that's the thing that won't come up, the iPhone and the iOS, like this part here. I'll wait till your response is time before I know for certain. Yes, that's correct. I can't find the OBS app. Can't find the OBS app. You mean OBS for the phone? That's not what you should be using. It should be the iOS for OBS app that you're using in the phone. Like this is the OBS on my desktop. And then I have the iOS camera app, which actually I can show it to the face cam, which it looks very weird because it's a camera looking at another camera. So that's the camera app, not OBS, the iOS for OBS app on my phone. And then that goes into OBS on my laptop through the wire. Now, no, so I have both open an iPhone and laptop. I can't find the iOS source on the laptop. Okay, so what you do is you go down to here, the plus sign. It should be here. Now, I don't remember the instructions on how to put in. You might not have put the app actually in the OBS folders. I know that's a thing I had to do. I know for certain that's a thing I had to do with owned stuff, the thing that runs my overlay and alerts and stuff. I don't remember if you have to do that with this one, so you might want to double check the website's instructions for installation. It's not in this list. No, it's not in the list. Okay, so it's not here. Okay. Go back to their website, check their instructions for installation again, and make sure that if you have to put it into a folder or something like that, that you have done that. Because I know with most OBS plugins, you have to actually put the files of the plugin into certain folders of the OBS program, like through your, Windows Explorer and File Manager, that whole thing. So double check your installation then. That might not be a connection problem, it might just not be correctly installed. It's ridiculous, as I'm starting to feel like I actually want to play Enlisted later after the stream, and I'm like, no, I don't actually want to. I'm just gonna get creamed, and it's not gonna be very fun. I keep getting like very unbalanced games. Early last night, 3 out of 4 games were balanced. Not fun. The first one was kind of amusing because it was like commentating on like how absurd it was, but by the second and third games, nah. Actually, the third game, technically that one was fine. The fourth game was again like just horrible. Actually, right, that's not supposed to be red. Yeah, no worries, Zofiana. You're good. I'll be streaming regardless. I said I shall stream, thus I shall stream. You got stuff you gotta do, you gotta go do it. So yeah, I might be willing to help test some of that stuff through TTS if that were a thing. Maybe. That'd be a real wonky thing to try to stream. I'd have to get very good at TTS controls. It just sounds very interesting. I'm consistently open and looking for new types of content to try out. I will say, for as smoothly as Corn Red usually goes on, its lack of opacity is quite annoying. Because it is a base coat color, so usually you're putting it on a fairly decent sized surface, so I have to go back and do it all again. Quite frustrating. And so much red on this polygon. Actually, it's not that much red for just annoying. It's trying to do it fairly. Oh well. Alright, I can't think of a good way of segueing into it. I've been listening to this one video, like practically on repeat, watching almost all the reactions that come out for it. You want to see something really cool? Look up later. Look up Hide and Seek with Lauren Paley by the Bass Gang. That video is phenomenal. It's so good. For those that don't know, the Bass Gang is an acapella group, and they make some good stuff. Love me some acapella. Like, no joke, that video will blow you. Oh. Alright, that's the corn red. Get Wild Rider red. Sort it out. Nice. Good stuff. Glad you sorted out, Samurai. have you streaming in no time. Just show us all how it's done.
Water. Water.
I swear you're trolling me.
Water. Water.
I swear you are trolling me. You not just see me. Have a drink. But to be fair, I could totally use more because I am talking a lot. Yes, as usual, as it is Friday night, I am getting pinged a whole bunch about, whole lot of people going live. That's fine. Means we'll have plenty of raid targets later if we hit our threshold. If in 2 hours we have about 5 people or more in the stream, then actually Dan was away from phone, so I needed to pray at the porcelain firm. Not how you spell porcelain, but I got you. Although usually you're supposed to be on top of it, not kneeling in front of it. Although I suppose if things have gone quite wrong, then I suppose you would be in this. I would hope you're not in that position. That sounds like it sucks. Things did go quite wrong. Oh no. Don't do that. Whatever it is you're doing, stop. Cease and desist. Whatever is happening over there. Grabbing some Vallejo Gaming Red. Gonna top coat all this. Wish I could tell my buy to stop. Well, I mean, do you know why you're having that situation? If you know why, then I'm sure you can figure out how to do something else to change that. Crohn's? Oh, it's one of the big names. Gotcha. I don't know a lot about Crohn's off the top of my head, so I've got no input. By the way, yes, I usually do have some kind of advice. Not saying I'm a trained professional, I've just studied a lot of stuff, but basically my body's attacking the area connecting my small and large intestine. Oh, that's fun. You know what it thinks it is attacking? Also, I'm just a hopeless problem solver type. Like, you put a problem in front of me, I will attempt to fix it. Just on autopilot, I can't stop myself. It's pretty bad. Nope. So, okay. It's not saying, like, you know why it's attacking. I'm saying what it thinks it's attacking. Like, if it thinks it's attacking, like, say, parasites, for example. What have you. Still no. Okay. Well then. I think, have you tried hitting that with dietary changes, like an elimination diet, for example, in case it is something dietary, because it is your intestines. So you know. I mean, like hardcore elimination diet, just like going down the list and just eliminating things for like a while and see if something changes. Or parasites. That's the thing. Like, most people have them. Flat out. Haven't eaten anything. Oh, stuff remains digesting, depending on what it is, for up to a scarily long time. Meat especially. Meat can last, meat can last to the point that's literally rotting inside you if it doesn't get digested. Like, if there isn't enough, processing power, if you will, to digest it in enough time. Like, just in general, or a day before, you've not eaten anything in 2 days? Well, that's probably not helping the situation either. I need stuff to do stuff with. Like, that can cause plenty of problems in itself, not eating. No, it's about eating the right things. 2 days of just liquids. What kind of liquids? I'm not talking about this problem-solving problem I got. I will troubleshoot the crap out of something. It's like, what kind of liquids? What kind of air you breathe? What would you normally eat when you do eat? Have you been able to eat regularly in quite a while? Mostly 50% power / Gatorade, 50% water. Right. I don't remember what's in Powerade. I don't drink them, so it's not top of my. Is it filtered water? And if it is, like, how filtered? Like, are we talking like a Brita filter or like a Berkey filter? Filters, like a charcoal filter. Well water. Okay, that's pretty good. Well water's up there. You take supplements. No, I should most likely just don't know what I need. Well, start with just some like expansive multivitamins. Go for the gendered ones, because men and women actually need surprisingly different stuff. Like, men should not get any significant external sources of iron. Don't need iron. Women should get a lot of iron, especially if they bleed heavily on periods. My ex was one of those. They needed a lot of iron. We should actually not eat like an absolute crap load of spinach and steak in particular excessively. We'll end up with too much iron, surprisingly easily. Have you tried filtering vodka? It takes the taste away. I have not, which actually might not be a bad idea, because the main thing stopping me from liking vodka is its taste. I actually don't mind the buzz of vodka at all. Like, I've had spiked coffee that was spiked with vodka. That was actually really good. Tasted good. It's a real good party buzz. That was a good night. I haven't talked to that friend in a while. We need to hang out. Anyway. Also, just a general one I recommend to most people, just flat out, because most of us are lacking in it, is magnesium, D3, and K2. You usually get magnesium as just giant tablets that give you like an absolute crapload of magnesium. And then another one, the D3 and K2 you can get together. as their own pill. I take that time. I actually need to restock on a bunch of my supplements. I am running out currently. Don't have the spare money for that kind of spending. Anyway, besides the point. So if you're male, gotta find a large men's multivitamin. I think Nature's Bounty's fairly good. Get a magnesium, get a D3K2, and see what happens after that. You know, to take it daily after breakfast. You gotta eat before you take supplements. Don't take them on an empty stomach. You will literally get sick, and just you'll get more sick. That level of nutrient like input needs to have some action. Don't take them at night. They'll keep you up all night with the sun energy, especially that K2. That K2 is basically raw energy. Magnesium will do that too. Magnesium also wakes you up. Because magnesium is basically the thing that like most of the dehydration issues that are not directly related to actual moisture are magnesium issues. So like a dehydration headache is usually actually a lack of magnesium headache. We get most of our magnesium from water. You're probably doing okay in magnesium because you're doing well water, but more can't hurt, especially if you got something else going on that's reducing your magnesium levels. Like actually, this is becoming very, can't really tell because of the light. Yeah, it's coming together. But you know what, it'll have the big transfer on it, well, shading, so you know it's probably fine. Should focus on the other places I have to clean up. Also, definitely eat more, but when you do eat, you really want to focus on meats, fresh plants, and yeah, that's about it. Just like super clean up your diet. Did that myself. Does wonders. Done great for helping me lose weight. Drop carbs, drop processed foods. Like a little bit of carbs is fine, but drop processed foods. Most of them are garbage. Taste good, they don't do anything for you. Some of them actually do damage to you. You're looking at red meats, white meats, fish. Fish is so good for you. Holy crap, fish. I mean, I haven't had fish in a while. Some, how was that fish prepared? That, not roasted. Maybe it was baked? I think it was baked salmon. And the skin, you could feel it in your body. The nutrient, as it goes down your throat, your body's like, yes! Real good. Anyway. Veggies. Fruit. Honestly, if you're getting a bunch of sugar from stuff other than fruit, you're doing it wrong. It's now that we bored the absolute crap out of everyone. I actually find those topics fascinating to me, but because I see it all as a so no appos, no techies, anything I should move. No, not that anyone plays them, but no scouts. Scouts don't really make sense. Yeah, like why would Legion of the Dam have scouts? Like, we've not really seen anything of the Legion of the Dam that I'm aware of since the Rift came open, so I don't even know what they're like if they even get Primaris. But like, Phobos sounds weird, but I'm not gonna say remove all Phobos because it's like a decent portion of their troop, not just not troop, but like infantry options. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna start shading. 21? Yeah, we're not gonna have this guy on the base by 10, but we might have it on by 11. Off carry. Just, I'm getting tired. So I'm slowing down. Slowing down, getting obsessive. Also a fair bit of white going. What else? What else would the Legion of the Dam not have? I think that's it. Path carries, tech marines, scouts. Yeah. Oh yeah, no servitors. That would be correct. Is there any other command, not command, but like support staff type stuff? Not really.
what's going on. Simple truth, I'm low, let's get it on. Touching the stars, touching the stars. Dancing, 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 feel like dancing till the daylight. Dancing, dancing.
But yeah, all your high rate of fire bolt stuff is gonna be bonkers strong. Rest is gonna be brutal. Intercessors with auto bow rifles. Heavy intercessors with anything, because they already have good stats on their guns. Oh, question, actually. That neg 2 AP, does that stack with the is that supposed to stack with the already neg 1 AP from Tactical Doctrine, or is it just like an extra bip of AP? Oh, all around this Pure Steel is a place I have not cleaned up yet. I'm gonna go back and do that.
I'm colorblind.
Right this minute, this is Army Painter Matte White I'm using for the cleanup color. I'm done. Yeah. Once I'm done cleaning up around this purity seal, I'm resuming shading with Apothecary White contrast as a broad recess shader. And you're really trying to make sure you keep your channel points low, huh? I suppose it makes sense because I haven't figured out anything that cost a bunch of points. I have that one thing of maybe painting with shades on, but eh. I don't know. Good idea has just not come up yet as to what to charge a bunch of channel points on. Alright. I think that's all of that shade. Oh, I lied. You know, this is probably going to be mostly covered by that toe plate. Just in case you can see bits of it. Probably paint it anyway. There's not that much time to anything. Halfway through. Oh yeah, well I got the ad going. I'm on BRB as we're halfway through. Gonna hit the restroom, refill water. I'll be right back. I have returned. I know. Perish the thought. That I am actually here. Can't have that. It was the last thing people were hoping for. Anyway. I think we're good to start on the Dark Narrow shader. The 2-1-1 mix. 2 parts Apothecary Wood, 1 part Black Templar, 1 part Lamian Medium. Put it over here next to the stuff I was using earlier and back to bite me. Well, this is the back, because I'm just like, man, I am not doing very good in the narrow part of the recess shade. That's okay. It's the back. It's whatever, it's fine. It's the front when it's gonna be an issue. Oh, actually, I just disengaged when the top of that plate was. It's also probably fine. It's probably gonna be behind the tilt shield. Tilt plate. Whatever. Tilt plate, tilting plate. I don't remember what they called it. It is in the codex. It named in the codex. Actually, not much point in shading that because it's gonna be piece that connects to the shield. Quiet Friday night. Normally we have twice as many people in here minimum. Not 3 times. We did have 3 times. Beginning of the stream, everyone ran off. Well, there is a lot of competition tonight. Not to mention Warhammer itself was streaming. I don't know, but oh wait, no, that's a lie. They're streaming some kind of game. like a battle report, which are usually garbage anyway. Their battle reports are so bad. Like their army lists and their tactics make no sense. And if anything, seem to usually be highly biased towards whatever faction they're currently pushing at them. Like, they did Raven Guard dirty when Tower coming out and they did that battle report to show them all. It's like, wow, that was a horrible. Like, listen, that Raven Guard player played like he had never even heard of the faction before. Warhammers. Like, GWs. GW's Warcom. Yeah, their battle reports are absolutely awful. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, they were doing a battle report, and there were like 430 something people watching when I was setting up to stream earlier. I'm like, they're doing a battle report. Why would you watch that? You want to watch a battle report? Go watch like Mini Wargaming or Dice Check. Like, those are good battle reports. Or Midwinter Minis. Or I know there's more. Yeah. Rather watch someone default dancing. Rather go watch one of those hot tub Twitch streamers. Amaranth, right? Man, how lonely are you getting? In which case, go do something. Go like actually do something about it. Getting that lonely. There are methods of like going out and actually meeting people. Straight up, the only thing stopping me from doing it is my lack of vehicle. I have places to go. People I could be with. Right now. Anytime I wanted, really. I still somehow have some mail connections. I just can't actually get there. I missed some more spots the Apothecary Way. Actually, I have to be honest, I don't really like watching big streamers while they're streaming. I don't mind watching some of their, like, YouTube videos later. But I don't like watching really big ones. Because the chat's too busy. Like, there's no point of being in that chat. At all. Whatsoever. I think and I learned this from watching JW Manchers, who's a good streamer. He's good. It's just he's gotten too big. There's too many people like in his chat. It's lost. The streamer person connection is lost for my viewing preferences. If I'm gonna watch a stream, that's why I usually go jump in like small streamers. So I can have a conversation with them. Bounce off a couple of their regulars. You know, it's a good time. Which does beg the question, how am I going to handle when I get big? I like having these actual conversations with. I don't even know. Brand, the only way I'm gonna get it big is how I'm doing it now with splitting off into more of a variety thing where my overall channel is big, not my individual streams are particularly amazing. At least that's what I'm thinking. So I get a decent sized art contingent, decent sized gaming, which the gaming will probably, given enough time, the gaming stuff will probably become the biggest like per stream. There's just more people watching in general. Especially if I start streaming a lot with my cousin who streams Fortnite. Like, there's so many people watching Fortnite, and getting any amount of traction in Fortnite is like, it's a lot of people. No. Yeah, the Warhammer streams will probably always remain on the small side by Twitch's standards. If I could get consistently to double digits, I'd be. I have, of my own steam, gone into double digits twice? Like no raid, double digits. Those were really fun streams. I think you were there for at least one of them, Sophia. I don't remember. Yeah, that's fair. It was like right before I got affiliate. It was like the weekend before I got affiliate. Or the Friday before. I had like, oh man, I think like 14 people in stream at one point. We had like 7 of them in chat. The chat was going so fast, I wasn't painting anymore. We had become and I made this joke a couple times. We are a just chatting stream now. I don't know, just all the, like, the planets aligned, and my stream was full of people. As it seems Twitch is wont to do, numbers wax and they wane. And I think this last week I've been in a waiting. Because man, it's been like every stream has been fucking. That's what it is. Venom. Is it Venom? No. Gosu. No. Who was it? Oh man. No, it's Venom. Yeah. I need Venom in watching the stream, but not actually active in chat. Because when he's not actually watching the stream, but he's like logged in the stream, my numbers go up. When he actually gets in the chat, like they all disappear like right before it gets active again. It's really weird. To the point we started, like both of us started noticing and commenting on it. It would happen that consistently. Very bizarre. Like, also for a while, I kept playing our favorite songs in the lineup back to back. They play his, what's it called? I am All That, because it's a dubstep type track, so he really likes it, and then it would play We Changed. That, more moody one with the vocals, slower moody one. It would play that like right after, even though it's set on random. It did that like a bunch of times in a row. Very weird. Alright, I think we're ready for Black Templar. It is now 10, so yeah, we're probably actually just gonna like finish this, get on the base, and that's probably where time. I always get really ambitious about hitting painting deadlines and just I never actually do. Is it playing the same track back to back right now? I would like not. Sure. Alright, it's the Black Templar. That was actually fairly straightforward and easy. Adding that yeah, the flow improver helped a lot there. Oh, I was wrong. Because it's barely etched in. I mean, it's gonna be a real fun highlight. Basically freehanding highlight. If you're gonna put a trench in the armor, at least make sure it's consistently deep. Because it becomes a real pain to highlight later. Pardon me. Oh, that's the wrong pot. I was like, why is that liquid? That's Celestial Gray or X White. I don't even know the last time I used Celestial Gray. Probably before I learned this recipe for white, I'd imagine. I probably used that on my Raven Guard. I don't even know what I'd use it for now. Oh. Actually, you know, I'm curious. Warhammer is still streaming? No. But a lot of people are streaming. Fair enough. I was just curious.
And if it doesn't make you happy, you're doing the wrong thing.
Great. Something else. Do the other thing. The trick is knowing how to gauge the level of happiness you are getting on a short term and a long term, and which one is more appropriate for the thing you're doing. Say, gauge. Is it worth a fair bit of non-happiness to get the real happiness later? That's the real question. Nothing's rainbows and butterflies all the time.
A few moments later.
Guys, in more than a few moments, jeez. A few centuries later, he is almost done, kinda, sorta, maybe. Starting to get a little chilly here. I have been pinged into the Discord. Oh. Yeah, someone... Dana in the general chat. Response to my clip from last night's gaming stream with Shadow of Mordor. Peak Mordor. Because it's a grog. This giant raincore thing chasing a ghoul, a little like feral goblin thing. Like just they're chasing each other in a circle. Because they get just stuck in a pursuit loop. Fairly absurd. It's pretty funny. I ended up not sharing the version of the clip I wanted to the Discord, but it's okay. I'm still getting used to clips. Oh yeah, I still gotta change that black right there. The app black. Red. Apparently it's actually part of the I was supposed to do that while doing shoulders. And I can... It's fine, I'll get it before we're done. Alright. Itch highlight. I think I hit everything. Oh. Hmm. And 20. 40 minutes remaining. I am gonna be so glad when these guys are off my desk. Gonna be roughly another 2 months, but when they're off my desk, man. I actually might have to start painting them more off camera. I think my progress has been slowing down. Hello, Karu. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? How was the rest of your stream? How's the Mastodon coming along? Because this mad lad is painting a Mastodon right now. Or was painting a Mastodon. Dipping my side of my hand in the badge done, post up on IG and TikTok. Nice. Am I following you on IG? I don't know if I am. You can go ahead and post your IG if you'd like to. Dealing with a mini that's close to 5 pounds. Yeah, I know, right? That's how I was feeling when I was painting my Storm Raven. Still have not gone around to finishing. Like, it's like technically finished, just I wanted to add my tribalization bullcrap to it, and I haven't had the or inspiration to do something on that scale. Scale of kit bashing, so still no pictures of it. Oh, very good. We'll look at the Discord one real quick. After I rinse out my brush again so it doesn't dry with like scar and ink. That'll never come out. Okay, never is a strong word, but still. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're a streamer. I should give you the streamer. There we go. Oh, nope, I want that in the other Rome instance. Let's look at the... what am I looking for? Main cam. Window capture. Boom. This is a bit bonkers. It's so big. I still want one. Yeah, this is quite intense. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh yeah, actually, let's also... There we go. The man paints. Not always entirely sure what everything he paints is, but the man paints, so you should go follow him. So yeah, we're just, we're painting the Bladeguard. Bladeguard vet. Slowly, but surely. And Karu, if you have not seen when one of these Bladeguard vets looks finished, you have one. And I'm quite proud of it. So we're looking at 2 more of these. Oh, the camera went weird. Which, I have to say, I'm looking forward to doing the sword again. I am not looking forward to doing the shield again. I have to do the shield 2 more times. The, shield... Oh, there's a... The shield alone took me about 10 hours. It was 3 entire streams. The sword, on the other hand, that took a grand total of everything put together, maybe like 20 minutes. Because an airbrush is a magic wand. We get a close-up of that shield. Yeah. So good, but holy crap, did it take so long to do. All that red, all that white. But yeah, probably, honestly, one of my favorite minis I've done so far as its, like, outcome. And this is the least, like, detailed of the 3. I can believe after dotting most of the rivets and messed them. Oh yeah, I had to do. I remember when I was doing that in my Sakar, and most of them rubbed off of me. So annoying. Yeah, it makes me a bit inspired for when I get around and doing mine. I have 6 Bladeguard vets sitting around. Still gray. Ravenguard. I gotta figure out what company I'm going into. I don't think I'll have to paint a bunch of red on because I'm pretty certain they're not going in a 3rd company. I already have a company vet squad for them figured out, so they're probably going into 1st. This 5th would be the other obvious one, but 5th, I want to do an all Gravis company over a very long period of time. Really, the main thing on that is when I start making a decent amount of money, just buying a whole crapload of Gravis stuff. So yeah, Bladeguard probably gonna be mostly white and black. No idea what their tabards are. Not really thought about it. I don't want there's just a random black line there. I need more white scar. I don't care for it. Here's me the fun part, because this trench is very shallow. So highlighting it is going to be in the freak end. White Scar is already pretty temperamental as it is. Usually have to fix up these guys several times considering that done correctly. Really does not Blight Scar dries like a meat on the tip of the brush. I'm getting pinged again. Is it pings I care about? Is the question. Anyway, stuff for later. I think I just need to clean up some of the trenches that got messed up. Oh, wait, no. Arm and up here didn't get hit at all. Pardon me. We're almost there. Yeah, it's gonna be right as the stream ends. This guy will get finished. I can tell. Actually, I didn't highlight the elbow at all, but again, that's gonna be basically all shield piece, so it's not too big of a deal. Actually, wait, no. Back end this elbow can be seen. I do have to go back and fix that. That's annoying. There we go. Now all that can get highlighted properly. All things considered, the black cleanup actually went pretty painless. I can sometimes cause a real back and forth. Majority of cleanups actually white. As it usually is, really. I think that is clean enough. I would transfer throw on and then putting it together and mounting it. We are getting there. Microsec. And I am looking forward to getting some food. I don't know what I'm doing after that. Maybe I'll paint some Raven Guard. Maybe I'll game, maybe I'll just hang out with some streamers. Who knows? Maybe all three. Maybe I'll work on my sister's commission a bit more. Designing her brand logo for her nutrition business. She's launching in February is the current projected date. Drawing a drawing slash painting, well, illustrating. I mean, it's all digital. A butterfly and a used chrysalis. Still working on the style of the butterfly's wings, which are obviously the main aspects. Everything else is kind of an afterthought in comparison. Not a big deal, really. Just getting the wings down. Alright, let's pop this camera back so see what's actually going on. This is very loose. Why is it so loose? Oh, it wasn't in on. That would do it. I thought it was meant to be a goodbye eyes from Kara. I'm not fully... No, or it's just... No, it might just be the viewer count screwing up. Who knows? I gotta stop relying on that thing to tell me what's actually going on in my stream. Because that thing is constantly wrong. For all I know, I have 5 people watching me right now. It says I have 2. Now 3. I don't know. Yes, in theory, I should probably get clean water before doing a transfer, but it's not that. Which is weird like that, yeah. Yeah, I know I here's the thing. I know it's at a small streamer level like me, it's next to useless for actually gauging stuff. Once you're not trying to count like averages to get affiliate. Once you're past that, which I am now, okay. Once you're past that, then it's next to useless until you get into the larger numbers. Give you basic ideas of what's going on. But if I turn it off, then I just keep like looking up at where it should be and wondering what it's at. And curiosity kills me, even though it's useless info. It's just a bunch of crap. What? Yeah, it gets a bit twitchy when you feel as if you're simply talking to a voice. Yeah, there's that too. Hey, the chat is my crutch. You want me to be entertaining? Speak. Get me rolling on a tangent. And to be fair, usually in the beginning of a stream, I'm pretty good. I usually come in with a few ideas of stuff to talk about. But it's the last, like, 10 minutes of my last day of streaming for the week. I stream 4 days a week, 6 hours per day. So, like, I've run out of topics by now that I've not already talked about probably several times by now. Except, I guess, like, the one topic I haven't really talked about massively is that, so those started going up again, and I started doing a little research between my 2 streams today as to why, and I found a few reasons. I guess as of the other day, Elon Musk officially owns Twitter. That's pumping up Doge. And then I guess there's also some technical analysis stuff that makes it look like Doge going up again in the same way that it did back in during the pandemic. So that's got people excited, so people are really pumping it right now, which is great because I just ironically bought some to then move into a Forex broker, and I'm currently waiting to be able to move out. And I got Doge because it was not very volatile. I hadn't moved in months. So ironically, it's making me a bunch of money right now. In the ramble, if given a topic, I'm good, but if I choose a topic and get weird, yeah, no, same here. Like right now, I'm talking about Dogecoin in a Warhammer stream. Earlier, I was talking about AI-generated images when paired with rock lyrics, particularly like darker rock. Man, you can get some really disturbing. Yeah. I don't know why I did this over breakfast. This was a bad idea. I watched a bunch of these music videos of like Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold, and War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and Bury the Light by Devil May Cry. Or not by, but like from Devil May Cry. And like, I couldn't even get to the Bury the Light thing, because it was... And normally I have a good... Like, I like creepypasta and a fair bit of horror stuff, and like, I really like cosmic horror and body horror stuff. Hence, Warhammer. Those are the cruxes of the darker side of it. And it's like, the imagery is like disturbing after a while, especially when you're watching it over breakfast. I really should have waited a bit. Watch it over lunch or something. Jeez, it was too early in the morning for that level of whatever that was. Beautiful, but chilling. Genuinely disturbing. Yeah, it really, I guess this only makes sense if you know 40k lore, but like, it feels like AI generated images is literally the war. It's literally the realm of chaos. It's influenced by the dreams of mortals, you know, pre-existing artwork, and then just mixed up to become as disturbing as possible. Is this... I believe it's dry enough I can begin applying without it moving on me. Other news. I do have some news. Gaming streams are gonna start mostly impromptu right now. And mostly just random games, and I'm not gonna try hard or anything as far as Twitch and being, you know, entertaining about right now, because I've got some plans for some good stuff, but I'm waiting for my parents to move out for that stuff. Also, I have new merch. I have new merch with new designs that I drew recently, mostly over the Tuesday art streams. Oh yeah, I have art streams now. In case anyone wasn't aware, on Tuesdays I pull out a tablet and I do digital art now. Mostly stuff for the channel, like emotes and badges and stuff. But I'm also making merch designs in there, and I made a new one that is also the new channel image, and that's now on some stuff. Actually, I have well, that's drying. I can actually show it off. Here you go. There was the mug. Here's some older stuff. That shirt's new. The Emperor decrees we shall slay the Grey Brother. Or we slay the Grey Brother. So yeah, those can be found on my merch store, Command Merch. And I have a bunch of ideas for more stuff down the road. Particularly D&D stuff. Got a lot of D&D ideas. I even have D&D like rough drafts already going. Oh, look at that. The timer always knows when I talk about my merch. Every time I talk about my merch, it pops up the link. It's so nice. So convenient. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for this to dry so I can pop it onto the chest and then pop onto the base and then call it a night. Now, because it's Friday night and there's a lot of people on, I'm tempted to raid, even though normally I wait till 5 people. Although I tried that last stream and the raid feature went all funky and wouldn't ready everyone up, so I was trying to send me in with like one person. It's even worse than 3 people. You know, trying to not make it like I'm just trying to bring attention to myself kind of deal. Try to bring in some people into someone else's stream. Oh, there are all my other timers going off. Except for Discord. I went off like a few minutes ago. It's always like the best streaming content right here. Literally watching paint dry. It's the best. Guess I should, if I am gonna raid, I should take a look around, see who's on. Skeleby's on. She's very nice. Mini Ruckus. Haley Larson. Yeah, those would be my go-tos. Kaylee's actually doing a charity stream. Doing some funky busts, it's looking like. Maybe we'll raid her. Yeah. We'll raid Kelly. Right after I put this guy together. Which, you know what? Part of this is I'm gauging this off of access that's up edges and stuff, which I can just drag that out, so that's not making it take longer. I pass it up in my reds. Actually, as long as I'm careful not to touch it, I think I'm good to mess with it now. No, honesty. I think we're good to mess with it. Let's pop this together. Get on the stand, and that'll be a good place for us to pick up on Monday. Unless I'm super feeling like working on this tomorrow, because I am thinking I'm going to do an impromptu stream of some kind. Just because, like, last weekend, I don't know, I was really restless for most of it. Like, there's stuff I could work on, but yeah, I really felt like, and I kept thinking about streaming. I'm like, but I'm just gonna be streaming all week. So let's keep all my options open. Because maybe, just maybe. It's not filing her. There we go. I think this file's just getting kind of old. I don't remember when I bought this file. It might have been a time ago. Push that off. Try glue. Yeah, this file's actually like 2 years old. I might need new files. Yeah, a lot of new stuff lately. It's not great. Not good timing. Alright. Dry fit. Nice. Actually, a nice easy dry fit once I actually align them. Oh, I forgot to paint that red. That's supposed to be red. Can you actually tell? Oh, no, that's 100% hidden. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that at all, though. You literally can't see it at all. The part that's supposed to be red from the... Oh, yeah, I don't think you guys can even see it. Yeah. There's this part that's supposed to be like robe, I think, but it's 100% hidden behind the thigh plate. Or skirt plate, I don't know. There we go. Some glue on here, and I probably should have figured out where exactly he was standing before that, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, here. Yes. Alright. Very good. This is looking quite good, actually. We will pick this up either, you know, definitively Monday, but possibly tomorrow. Yeah, just started. Brilliant. But we've had to finish before raiding us out of here. Alright. Add finishes, we raid Kaylee. Sounds good. If the raid thing works. Because it might just not ready like anyone up again. Oh yeah, I should be going through the pre-roll ads on hers. Ah. Fine. Alright. Waiting for the ad to finish. Do. That way I know everyone's here. Oh yeah, this can be closed as well. Alright, ads done. Cool. So I'm gonna be ending. Thank you for the stream. Sorry I got a bit distracted. Yeah, no worries, man. So we're gonna try to raid Haley Larson, who's doing a charity stream right now. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see y'all's in the future. Where we'll be continuing White Scars. Currently Bladeguard veterans. Yeah, Kaylee's nice. I've only been in one of her streams before, but I like her. She's cool. Let's see if it actually readies everyone up. Oh, raid 3 of us. Eh, good enough. It's better than the one person was doing to me earlier. Let's do it. Have a good one. Have an amazing weekend. That's what I've got to say. Have an amazing weekend, because it's the weekend now. Let's go.